Hello everybody and welcome back to Best Friends Who
Have vanilla intercourse together.
Ew!
I don't know why I said that. I forget that family members and poor Emily. I don't know why
vanilla,
I only ever think of Emily when I say bad things, like our manager. I don't know why. I just feel like she can't. I just feel like she's so
Awkward.
precious and stuff that I feel like we're taking her ears. I don't know why. My mum, I don't care. My mum can hear that shit, or my sister or whatever, I don't care. But Emily, I'm like, oh god, no. I don't know why. It just cringes me out. But anyway,
It's like your teacher hearing you swear or something like that.
yeah, it's awkward, man. It's cringe. But yeah, welcome back to Best Friends Who F Each Other. But yeah, today's a very weird episode. So right now you're seeing this. This is episode 10.
Mm-hmm.
We're filming this before we go to Dubai, but as you're watching this, we're already back from Dubai. So it's a bit of a weird one.
And it's in real time right now. It's currently 1:18 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
And we have a flight to get at 7 a.m.
Yeah. So at 7 a.m. we're getting a flight to Dubai, and I still need to edit this podcast pretty much. I also have to do a thumbnail for 2 other podcasts. I have to pack.
This man hasn't even packed. Are we getting any sleep? My eyes are trying really hard to stay open right now, and I wear contacts. They're dry as a motherfucker. They're dry as this vanilla puss.
Oh my god. This is going to be a rogue episode. I'm just going to put this one out there.
So, guys, I'm struggling, but please, if you're listening to this right now, review the podcast 5 stars, subscribe, whatever the hell, please, because the effort we're putting into this right now, we could have just missed a week, but no, we're determined to do it.
I'd rather just be mentally ill for the whole of the flight and just be deranged at security. Do you know what I mean?
The thing is, I'm meeting some of your family members for the first time tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be a shell of a human, and they're going to be like, oh, she did not get her beauty sleep
That's
tonight.
Yeah, that's what they're going to think when they see you like that. They're not going to think, who the fuck is James's girlfriend? Why is he with her? And she's got no personality. No, they're going to be like, oh, bless her, she didn't get her beauty sleep. They're not like that. They're going to look at you and go, fucking weirdo. We just move on.
Good to know.
Sick. So we've got to be a little bit quiet today on this episode. Only because we have neighbours above us and our house is made out of paper mache. So if we're loud...
I'm pretty sure they've got a new newborn. I've been hearing babies.
Wait, not an old newborn? Fuck me. They've got a new newborn.
No.
Oh, wow, guys.
No, what I mean is, it's very new.
So it's a newborn.
You can have a newborn, but it can be a week old or whatever. This is new. This is fresh out.
Fresh out the
pussy.
womb. Yeah, fresh out the fucking pussy.
All of a sudden, I've been hearing...
Do you know they can hear us talk about them?
Probably.
But anyway, I just want to... Can we get a drum roll, please? Can we get a drum roll? I passed my driving test! Oh, that was really anticlimactic. I said I passed my driving test! Do I need to do anything before I pop this shit? Or am I just a massive pussy?
James!
Pop my fucking driving...
Not me!
Oh! I think we might have woken up the kids. I'm not even lying. I can't hear. My ears are ringing, bro. My ears are ringing. That actually hurt.
You're a dickhead. Why would you do that?
But I passed my driving test.
Yeah, they've woken up. I can hear footsteps. You're about to get a knock on the door. How are you going to explain yourself?
Passed my driving test. What do you want me to do about it? I'm celebrating, cunt. Let me be me. Oh my god, I've got a star in my tea. Oh, and I rhyme like a bee.
You're so loud. Come on. ASMR ting this episode.
Can we just give myself...
Yeah, well done.
Thank you.
Okay, well, I'm not congratulating you that hard because it is automatic. You passed in a fucking go-kart, so pipe down a little bit.
What are you driving, huh? What are you learning to drive in? An automatic. Exactly.
Yeah, automatic is for girls.
Fair.
You should break the stigma.
Yeah.
Boys can ride automatics.
Ride? Fucking on the
Let's
top of
ride.
it. But no, I
Baby,
mean...
grind on me.
I didn't get my frappuccino that I was promised. So
Frappuccino.
no, I didn't get a frappuccino.
I got you a frappuccino.
You got me a frappuccino, but you didn't give me the frappuccino. Do you know what I'm saying?
Because you've only just now shaved.
Break the stigma of men needing to shave.
Vice versa, twat.
You haven't shaved, twat.
Yeah, I'm going to tonight if I actually get the chance to. I need to fake tan.
Anyway,
too.
I have shaved. What are you on about? Anyway,
Yeah.
why are we talking about fucking pubes again? Every episode.
No,
Talk about
because
pubes
you
all the
I know,
time.
but you shaved. You only shaved today. I came back from therapy and you were like, "Look what I've got," and I was like, "No way."
Close your eyes. Open your mouth. I'm joking.
And it was just, it looks like you've got a pussy now.
Actually, sometimes I
It's
tuck my
so
dick
bad.
into my legs and I
Yeah.
think, oh, I've got a pussy. Every bloke's done that. You can't tell me if you're a bloke and
Basically, pussy.
if you have a
cunt.
willy, you have definitely put it in between your legs and go, this is what I look like I've had a vagina. Everyone's done it.
Well,
Don't
you
lie
do
to
it
me.
a lot. I always come into the bathroom and you're just
Mate, it's so
putting
funny.
it away.
It's really hard to pull this like absolute massive schlong.
Yeah, all
Because it
right.
slings over my neck, so it's like fucking hell. So I just do it because it's just good exercise for it. Do you know what I mean?
What does it feel like to have a willy? Like
I mean, it's good.
like does it?
It feels fucking great sometimes.
Does it feel like in the way? Like, can you feel it right now?
Yeah, it's like because obviously I've got such a massive cock. It's like a big ball of weight just fucking lugging me down. That's why I've got a bad posture because it's just hunching me over,
Yeah, all right.
like drags on the floor. But honestly, having a cock feels great. I mean, you don't really feel it. You just become
feel
numb.
it. Well, then
What's it
why
like to
are
have
you
a
so-
gaping hole inside of you?
It's not gaping.
But it's a hole. Like I've actually got I've got more human body like mass than you do because you've got actually an inverted hole. Like if you stretched our skin out, yeah, I would actually have more skin because I've got a dick.
obviously.
So you're actually less of a human than I am because I have a cock and you don't. Not like that in a
This
feminist
doesn't sound
way.
very feminist.
No,
to me.
not that way. But I'm on about like I feel like I'm more of a complete.
A complete human.
Yeah,
Shut the fuck up. You wouldn't even be born if it wasn't for a woman.
Or a bloke.
No.
Well, are women asexual? They just breed themselves.
No, but you need the woman.
You need the man.
No, you don't.
Where are you going to get the sperm from? A fucking donkey? Like, you know what I mean? I'm not that guy from Narnia that has a fucking
I kind of fancied him when I was younger.
bestiality.
Is it?
You fancy a man who's half horse?
I was a
Yeah.
kid. Don't deep it.
That's weird. That's weird.
Well, who did you fancy?
Not a fucking horse. Should tell you what though, Jessica Rabbit, the cartoon. Me and my barber today are talking. Which cartoon character would you have sex with if you could?
Really?
Yeah, and he said Bugs Bunny, and I said, hold on, mate. I'm pretty sure that ain't legal,
Yeah.
but that ain't gonna fly.
Is that the type of convos you get up in?
I know. I literally sat down in a chair, and he goes, "All right, mate." Yeah. He said, "Which cartoon character would you fuck?" I'm not even shitting you. I went, "Excuse me." Like I know this guy. Like, I don't know him that well, but I know I've been like there like 4 or 5 times.
He's
but
been brewing that. He's been cooking up.
it's only
that
11
question.
a.m. And then yeah, I said I would have sex with this cartoon character called Jessica Rabbit because she's got massive mahonka honks, and she's ginger, and she wears a
Still
nice
a
red
rabbit.
dress. No, she's not an actual rabbit. Her
Oh.
second name's Rabbit. She's stunning though, but she's not real. But like, if she was real, she'd be stunning. Do you know what I mean? I could just imagine like Angelina Jolie play her or something. Do you know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean.
Well, just imagine Angelina Jolie with massive mahonka honks in a red dress. That's all you need to
Can
know.
you stop saying my honk honks?
Bazookas.
You've never said I've got my honk honks.
Don't make me lie.
Why do I have to lie about your big schlong? Non-existent. But I lie. I hype you up.
I'll get my knob out right now. Bet.
Right, we're getting demonetized. You've done it now.
Wow, I've been demonetized every episode anyway, so I don't care anymore. Also, I'll go back to it because I could talk about penises forever, but you're going to be 22.
I know.
Going to actually be 22 now.
22.
Oh my god, you're going to have to play a Taylor Swift song when you turn 22.
I know about you.
Bitch, I hope the fuck you do! Sometimes I forget how loud I am.
Yeah, you've got quite a deep voice. But yeah, I'm turning 22. By the time you're listening to this, I'm a 22-year-old woman, which is really scary. But being 22, it's kind of made me reminisce on past birthdays, past life, past experiences, because, I'm an adult now, I'm a woman. And it made me think what my worst birthday ever was. And we asked you guys on Instagram what your worst birthday was. And so I've got the answers. Do you want to know, James?
I do. I feel like with birthdays, a lot of them are going to end in tears. If you don't cry on your birthday, have you really had a birthday? It's like when you go to the gym. If you don't take a picture of you at the gym, did you really go gym?
Yeah.
Same with the birthday. If you didn't cry,
I always cry. It's inevitable.
It happens.
Actually, last year I didn't cry.
No, I wonder why. Because you were in Paris.
Because I was in Paris.
I cried on my 21st birthday, but we'll get into that later. But I want to hear some of your guys' weirdest, worst birthdays, because I feel like it's quite easy to have a shit birthday. It's actually quite hard to have a good birthday. Do you know what I mean?
My 21st, my girlfriend at the time arranged for a surprise party for inviting all my friends. Only one person showed up.
That's like one of my biggest fears. To have. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Have I got this in my hair?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, what's wrong?
You're like this.
I'm sleep deprived, Chief.
Wake up, bitch.
I'm drinking my herbal tea.
We're in a party. We've got to do what we got to do. We got to keep the people entertained. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, there's no point about me staying up to 4 a.m. No, don't spit that out, you dirty bugger. That is grim. There's so much liquid. Where did that come? It's still good. Why are you laughing inwards?
Guys, it's hard out here. I'm going to be real with you. I'm so tired.
You got dribble on your chin.
I'm so tired.
Shh, you crying? You're actually crying. She's actually crying.
So much to do.
She's actually crying. This is the worst episode. Oh my god.
How the fuck? I'm gonna get no sleep tonight. I'm going on a flight tomorrow. I'm scared of planes. I'm gonna do my weird OCD symptoms in front of your family I've never met before, and they're gonna think I'm fucking deranged.
They just have to watch this podcast to know everything. So anyway, the birthday story. I didn't even listen.
That's peak, bruv. No one showed up to her birthday, her surprise birthday, pretty much.
Yeah, I know. That's one of my worst. That's one of my biggest fears. Like, imagine, like, do you know what I've always thought? I always wanted a surprise birthday, but I don't want to. Like, I feel like sometimes I have to ask for things, and if I ask for things, it's not a surprise. It would be great if I could have the surprise birthday party.
Says you. I always say, James, surprise me on my birthday. You never surprise me. You always tell me the surprise.
Because I'm so proud of myself. But with this, like, no one turning up, like, imagine that one person that turned up. How would they feel? Like, that's
pretty good, I would.
No, I feel awkward. But, like, I don't know. I think if I had a surprise birthday party, I think it would make me realise how little friends I do have. And it will make me cry.
Yeah, that would make me
I'm
sad.
like, oh shit, only 6 turned up. What do you mean only 6? That's all you have.
Yeah.
Oh. But yeah, that's peak. I feel bad. How old were they? Do you know?
21st.
21st birthday and one person arrived.
Yeah.
Crikey Moses. That is god awful. Fuck me. We don't want to be you. That's depressing, isn't it? I'm fucking around, man. I'm just in a weird mood. I'm in a guilty mood. I'm just being a little bit of a goofball today.
I found this one. When I was very young, my dad made some food for me, but he hid chilies inside it, which he knew that I'm allergic to, and found it funny to mess with people's food. Well, judging by the way he was encouraging me to try it, I knew something was up and refused to eat. This made him furious. He stormed upstairs and grabbed all the unwrapped birthday presents and threw them downstairs. He proceeded to stamp and crush every single one of them. Then, the next day, he made me call every person who brought me these gifts and tell them that I was stupid and broke them. It was humiliating.
That is genuinely child abuse. That, I'm sorry. That's like my mum and my dad giving me fucking... What's that thing I'm allergic to?
Penicillin.
Penicillin.
I do not know, mate.
I was thinking paracetamol, but I'm not allergic to that. But penicillin, and be like, take this shot of penicillin. I'm like, nah. He's like, well, you're a little fucking rat then. Where's your MacBook? Bang! It's like, all right, fucking me, mate. Do you know what I mean? I'll walk out the house. I'll fucking
Good,
go
I
around.
thought I've had it bad.
But the problem is, to still be living at home and kind of like having all these gifts and all these people, you'd probably be quite young still. Like, probably like at least like 11 to 15. Like, imagine being 13 and being like, your dad just wrecked all your gifts.
I know.
I'll walk out. I'll be on the streets. Rehome me. Do you know what I mean?
Rehome?
Are adoption centres a thing?
No.
They're
I
not?
think that's a lie that your parents tell you.
No, I think that's an American movie thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to drop you out of the adoption centre.
Yeah, is that a thing? God, that's kind of...
Because I'll go there
that's
if I
kind of
could.
sad.
But how do you get adopted if there's no adoption centre? Rah. I don't know. Wily bumper that.
I don't know. It's too much.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how that stuff works, but that
Who
is
remembers
awful.
that film Stuart Little?
Yeah.
Where the mouse gets adopted. See, that's fucking weird. How did I never think about that when I was younger?
Because you don't care. You don't
He's
look into
adopting
adoption.
a mouse.
You're telling me.
Well, I guess. Yes, Pets at Home. People go into Pets at Home and buy
You don't
mouses.
fucking find a kid at Pets at Home in a fucking cage with a rabbit. I'll have that one. It's not a rescue. It's not,
No, but technically people do adopt mouses, just not at an adoption centre. At Pets at Home instead.
Yes, that is true. But you have to also pay for that mouse.
You have to pay for the kid.
No, you don't. I think I want that one. You have to sign some papers and it comes to your house, no?
Really?
I don't think you have to pay
Next day
like
delivery.
£1.50 priority order. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think it works like that. I mean, you might have to pay like a fee for like doing a letter, but you don't have to go, well, this kid, he's a really good kid. That's an extra $50. I don't think it's like that. Your cackle's gonna give that fucking baby up there PTSD.
This kid gets all 8 stars. God, well, how much would I be if I'm in fucking set maths? Set maths at
He'll
my
pay
maths.
the people to get rid of you. Please take her. Please. We'll pay you, please. I think I'd be worth like a good bang average. I've got a good physique.
Have you fucked?
I'm 6'4". I think I would put myself as £100, but maybe 75%, because obviously I've got a bad hairline. And
Yeah.
nobody wants that.
No, and you've got
No.
no eyebrows. You're quite weird to look at, so I feel like you'd be in the corner just...
I'll be like in the corner, like in my villain arc.
Yeah.
Once upon a time. Anyway, so next one.
My 16th, I was so lonely and had no friends to see. Just cried all day. I feel that.
Facts, bruh.
I feel that because I cry every day on my birthday, apart from last year's. And why am I going into an American accent?
I don't know. I can't tell you, brother. But I'll tell you this for sure. You cried big time on your birthday when you turned 20.
Oh, hell yeah, I did.
You did.
Because something always goes wrong.
Something did go wrong, and it was a tough time anyway. But, you know, I'm glad you didn't cry. Maybe you'll cry this time.
I hope.
My goal is to make you cry.
I hope to God I don't. But I think the reason why I don't cry last year is because I wasn't around anyone.
Just the person you love.
Just you.
Thank you. I am the key to success. That is tough, and my
It
condolences.
do be tough out here. I felt really lonely when I was a kid. You know, like when you got people around you, but it
Those are
doesn't
real
matter who's
friends.
around you.
Yeah.
You still feel lonely. That's how I felt.
I had no fucking friends when I was 16, bro.
Why? 'Cause you moved.
No, I didn't even move by then. I just had no friends. I literally had no fucking friends.
Which school was this?
North Leamington.
Oh, you didn't like that one.
Oh no, that's cool. I did have friends, but I didn't really have any friends that I call friends because I never used to see them outside of school. I used to literally just go home and that's it. And I never used to really have like friendships. But I'm not getting into my deep personal life.
Oh,
But
see,
yeah.
that wasn't me. I've been like, I feel like kids are so different now. This is really off topic, but when I was a kid, I had I always had friends around, or I'll be at their house like constantly. Me and my sister would never just be alone. If it was a day with just me and my sister, we'd be like, fuck's sake, this is so boring. I have to hang out with you just alone. But nowadays, I feel like after lockdown, kids of this generation, they don't hang out like they used to. They just FaceTime all the time. Like, like I said to my sister, oh, why don't you go around so-and-so's house? She looked at me like I'm a bloody weirdo for asking that. People don't go around each other's houses.
Mate, I remember I used to knock on people's doors. I didn't even know who they were and just ask if they had a kid to play with.
What the hell?
I'm not even fucking with you. My dad used to make me go out of the house for like 3 hours and be like, make friend. If you don't, then you're a fucking... I'm not sitting in the car park on my own. So I made friends with I used to make friends of all ages. I know it sounds really noncy, but it's not like that. But like I probably about 7 years old, and I'd be making friends with a 3-year-old, and like
that's weird.
I'd be making friends with like a 12-year-old and all sorts, because I'm like just trying to ride scooters together.
See, I would knock on my neighbour's house that I knew had kids in there, but I didn't just knock on fucking doors. Excuse me, have you got a kid I can play with?
I remember once there was a neighbour near us. I knocked on the door and I was like, "Oh, I've seen you have a son. I wonder if we could play together." And then we went to his house and I played Nerf guns and I fucking smashed the glass bars. My dad got a bollocking, I think.
Oh, really?
Maybe I just kept it a secret. I don't know. I was quite a prick as a kid.
Were you?
Nah, I was lovely.
Because you had no friends.
Yeah, I just didn't know how to interact with them. I just like freak out. Just be like overexcited. Just leave this fucking guy's weird. I just be so happy that I made a friend for the day. But I knew it would never last, so I'll go on to the next one. Aww. I'm just a man without a home.
That's so sad.
Anyway, Reloaded. These are good, actually. I'm surprised these are quite good, especially for 1 o'clock in the morning, like. Do you know what I mean? It's hitting the good energy. Maybe we should film every podcast at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Well, someone said got broken up with.
On your birthday?
Yeah.
My guy.
That's sad. I don't think I've ever had that.
Yes, because you've only had one relationship. That's me. So, of course, you haven't had that, Isabella.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
No, but you know, like fake relationships in school where you think you're together, but realistically you're not.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
No one's singing me happy birthday or remembering my 18th birthday.
Ooh.
What the hell? Where are your guardians? Do they not remember? I'm so sorry. That is awful.
Why'd you call them guardians?
Because I'm respectful. And maybe they might not have a mum or dad.
Yeah, it's fair, but you didn't make it bare fucking weird. Where are your guardians?
Guardians
the galaxy. Where are your superheroes? Unite!
You need the Guardians of the Galaxy to come save you right now.
I could do a bit of, what's her name, Gamora.
No, you know that episode we watched, the Christmas ep?
Yeah.
This is really niche.
Yeah, if you watch Disney Plus and you watch the 20-minute short film of Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special.
They go get, what's that guy?
They go get, what's his name?
Walker's crisp packet guy.
Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, they go steal Kevin Bacon. That's what they need to do for you. They need to go steal
Walker's crisp? That shit's Gary Lineker, bro.
Are you sure?
You're on about the EE Mobile guy, yeah? Yeah, not Walker's Chris. That shit. That guy's fucking English and a footballer.
Oh, my bad. My bad, homie. Fell down the stairs in high heels and broke 3 bones in my foot.
Oh, not very classy. That's a bit peak.
I like to see you walk in heels.
I reckon I could absolutely smash that. You don't have to even... You don't have to bother. I'll do that now.
Okay, bet. We'll make a TikTok about it.
Bet. I'll absolutely slay.
I just realised to call my dogs out.
Oh my god. For free? For free?
Guys, if you're watching this, you can see my feet, but if you're
probably
listening...
can't. You probably can't see your feet. Actually, they probably could. Maybe. Who knows?
So, thinking about my past birthdays, I feel like one stands out to me the most, and this isn't even that bad, but it's more just like emotionally kind of sad. But it was a good birthday, like people actually remembered it, and I got presents and stuff. But before my birthday, I said to my mum, I really want this camera, and I know it's expensive, but I think it was my 16th. I was like, it's my 16th, please can I have it? And it was a video camera because I wanted to start making YouTube videos. And my mum goes, yes, I'll get it for you. So obviously I'm so excited. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe she said yes. Wow. And then it comes to my birthday, and normally she has like my birthday presents in her room, and then she'll go take them downstairs. So that day I came back from school and I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited to see my camera that she's got me. I start rummaging around her room because I can't even wait. I'm just like so excited. I just need to see it. I'm like, okay, I can't find it anywhere. God, she's really hid this camera good. I go down the stairs. She's like, oh, are you ready for your present? And I'm like, yeah. I open it and it's a straightener and hairdryer. And I was like, oh, thank you.
Nice fucking jug, mum. Where's the real gift?
But I didn't want to say anything, and I've never said anything after that. But
Never.
No, I just filmed it, and I was just like, I didn't question it. I wasn't like, Mum, was the camera? Because I didn't want to make her feel bad. But it was just more emotionally sad for me because.
That's why you should never get your hopes up over a gift.
Yeah, never listen to your parents if they say they're
even if they
get
say
you something.
yes, like most of the time it's a no. Or like you say, can I have like X, Y, Z?
And I told my friends as well. I was like, my mum's getting me a video camera.
See, when you put it out to the world and you start being like, oh, I'm getting this, I'm getting it, you
I
never
was
get it.
so excited.
But yeah, I feel like if I said to my mum, oh, could you buy me like, I don't know, a camera? She'd be like, yeah. And then she would give me one of those fucking ones from Boots.
Mm-hmm.
She'd give me like a shit one. And like, it's like one of those ones where it'd be like, oh, can you get me this and that? And they'd be like, yeah. And then you get like the B10
I was
version.
grateful for the hairdryer and straightener. They did work for a good few years. I'll give it that.
That's good.
But it just wasn't what I expecting. It was just very emotionally overwhelming and just not fun.
Mm-hmm.
Once, it wasn't my birthday, it was my dad's birthday. But it sticks out to me because it affected me emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, me and my sister were going to see my dad on his birthday, but obviously it had to be after school because it was on a weekday. And we were going to message him in the morning, happy birthday, Dad, see you later, all of that jazz. But his girlfriend at the time said to us, no, what will be really good is if you surprise him. Don't say anything and just shut up at the house around dinner time, and we'll all go out for dinner. We'll go to a restaurant. So I didn't think much of it. I just went along with the plan. I was like, okay, if you think so, all right. So I didn't say happy birthday to him in the morning or the afternoon. And we got to the house around 6:00. And for anyone that probably doesn't know this, I don't think I've ever said this, but my dad was an alcoholic. Well, a recovering alcoholic. Had been in AA for some time now. And when we got to the house, he was clearly very drunk, and I think it was because he was so sad that me and Jojo had forgotten his birthday. We didn't, but we were just going along with it. He truly believed that no one remembered and nothing was happening, and it sent the poor fella over the edge, and me and Jojo got there like, oh shit.
Oh dear.
We fucked it.
Do you not think that his missus or whatever, girlfriend at the time would have been like, do you know what, actually, it's a joke, so can you not fucking drink? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a prank. She goes, oh no, I'm going to keep the prank. I'm going to keep it true. I'm not going to break. I'm not going to give up.
Yeah, surely if she saw that bottle come out, be like, whoa,
the
hold
vodka
on.
just like spins off, flicks the lid off. He's like, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to ruin the surprise.
I know. I felt so bad though, because when we got there, I could see like he saw us and there's like tears in his eyes, and I'm like, oh fuck, we really got him good. We really surprised you.
Yeah, really surprised him. He thought he like forgot about him or some shit. Do you know what I mean? Imagine, that's awful. What a shitty idea. I've never ever heard of.
The thing is, she was a recovering alcoholic too. So
Was she?
Yeah.
Jesus.
What about you? Have you had any?
I've got one about my mum as well. So we can talk about parents. We can talk about parents.
All right, go on then. That's all.
It was my mum's 50th birthday.
Okay.
So, the big old 50, half a century old.
Wow.
It's a big day for her. And, go down and we go, happy birthday. We have a really nice day. And I can't really remember what happened, like what gifts were given, what the day was like because of this event. It kind of like took over the day. So we're like, okay, our tradition normally would be to go see Granny, obviously her mum, for her birthday. So we had our birthday together, and in the evening we went over to see Granny, and then she was like, "Oh, James, Granny loves you. You should go in first." Because she doesn't know you're down from, you know, Brighton or wherever you were. Like, you know, you're in Dorset now. She's going to be so surprised. So I'm like, okay. And I'm like, Rachel, Rachel's right behind me, which is really bad.
God.
And Mum's like getting some stuff out the car, like some food and stuff that she's prepped for like a little birthday meal. And I walk in. It's not even funny. I walk in and just Granny's on the floor, just completely knocked out.
Knocked out.
And I thought she was dead.
Oh,
And Rachel was right behind me,
bless you.
but she doesn't see.
Oh, how did she not
Because
see?
I'm taller, I'm really tall, and I saw over the chair because the chair was facing away,
Oh
and
my
I just
God.
I'm like, "Hello, Gran." And I remember just grabbing Rachel, spinning her around, and fucking pushing her out the door.
How old was she?
She was like, it's like 2 years ago.
Oh, shit.
So Rachel would have been like, what, 13, 14?
Yeah.
And I just like pushed her out with like no explanation at all.
She
She was like, what? She's getting yeeted. And I'm like, I just run out like, Mum. And Mum's like, what? I was like, you need to come here. And basically, yeah, she goes in, Granny's on the floor.
Did your mum think she had passed?
I don't know. It was just a big like, what the fuck? And it was, and I stood outside with Rachel for a while. And I was just like, oh, this is.
Did you tell Rachel what had happened?
I think Rachel knew something happened, but not necessarily what. And then, you know, Granny becomes conscious again, but I think she was just asleep. So I think what happened.
Asleep on the floor.
Yeah, I think the problem is, if I'm correct, I could be wrong, and I don't want to say anything wrong. But from what my memory was, because we were there for hours, like with the ambulance, and that was fucking hilarious.
Oh, no.
So we were there with
Hilarious.
The ambulance. Yeah, I tell you. There's a big story, but it's worth it. So, you know, me and Rachel get shoved into the conservatory because we don't want to overcrowd like my grandma. So we were like in the conservatory, and we had like we peeped it open and we were like looking. And basically, I think what happened was, I think my grandma had diabetes. She didn't take her diabetic medication. Like I think we mentioned in like previous podcast that she had like the wrong thing and she was taking the wrong dosage and stuff. So basically she passed out and like slipped and smacked and hit the floor and just fell asleep.
Oh,
Because she couldn't get up. She couldn't actually, because she hurt herself so much she couldn't get up. So she just
fell asleep
and realised she was didn't know what was going on. And then the ambulance came and Granny was like, I am fine. But she was like, when my grandma got angry, she gets angry, bruv. Like she's like furious. And my mum's also really stubborn. Like it just runs in the family. Like, you know. And my mum's like, you are going to hospital. You have scared us shitless and you need to get checked. And she's like, I am fine. And I remember looking through the peephole and my grandma with the most piercing fucking eyes, like with her teeth like this. And she looks at my mum and goes, I am fine. I was like, whoa. I know where my mum gets it from. I'm like, holy shit. Basically, she ends up, and she didn't want to speak to the woman nurse. She wants to only speak to the male nurse. And she was like, I'm not leaving. And then the nurse was like, we're going to get the police involved then, because you got to go. And if you don't go, the police will be here. And I'm like, whoa, this shit is like, Mum's 50th birthday, man. Shit's going south.
Yeah.
And we were there for hours, like 5 hours. 5 hours.
Oh my
She gets to the hospital, doctors have run all the tests, she's absolutely fine.
Oh, so I bet she's very much like, I told you so.
Exactly. She was like to my mum, oh, I told you so. She's really smug about it. And mum was like, you fucking bastard. I'm glad you're well, but I also wish you weren't, just to like shut you up. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, she was fine. But it was like, my mum was like, it was proper like bad, like really bad. Couldn't even get him. I think I got a McDonald's for dinner for Mum's birthday meal. Mum didn't even have a birthday meal for her 50th birthday. Imagine seeing that. Scary as fuck.
Birthdays, what can you do, eh?
Just never go right, man. But yeah, Granny was fine. But just an eventful time for my mum. And yeah, so it wasn't the best birthday for my mum, but you know, it's what it is. So
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Well, I feel like my 21st birthday was really good, but you went through hell for that birthday to go right.
Yeah, I mean, we had a very different 21st birthday. Like my 21st birthday was lovely. I was extremely drunk, well, hungover, should I say, from the night before, because England beat Germany in the Euros, and I was razzmatazz, bruv. Like, it was crazy. I woke up like sweating and shivering. Never had that before. I was really bad. And then, you know, we go to Edinburgh, and I'm like, all right, So what we're having for dinner then? Like, I haven't actually booked anywhere. And every time we tried to book, it was fully booked, like fully booked. So do you know what I had for my 21st birthday meal? A Sainsbury's meal deal on a fucking bench in the street of Edinburgh.
Yeah, well,
I had fucking sushi.
I didn't think that very well ahead, okay? And I didn't realise it was COVID time. You know when you had to book fucking everything.
So you should have known then, if that's what you had to do.
Yeah, but it really did slip my mind. I was thinking about so many other things, thinking about the hotel, thinking about if we need COVID vaccine, all sorts, thinking about the flights. I was so nervous. And you were fucking drunk out late at night, and then you arrive.
Yeah, it was my little birthday drink.
And then I'm like, surprise, we're going to Edinburgh.
Yeah, that was cool. That the surprise was Edinburgh. Like, I had no idea we were going. I knew we were going away, but right? I didn't know where we were going. And I love Edinburgh. It's one of my favourite places ever. Yeah. But yeah, just having a meal deal on the street was just humbling. Yeah. Just like, oh fucking hell.
You said it was okay.
Yeah, I don't want to make you feel bad at the time, but it was okay. No, it was okay. It was okay, but it's obviously like not a 21st birthday.
No, yeah.
I've had better nights out at TGI Fridays than I have a fucking on a park bench my 21st birthday.
Yeah, but you were in Edinburgh.
Well, yeah. I mean, like I said, it was okay.
Because I honestly thought I would just be able to like walk in somewhere. I forgot about the whole COVID rules where you have to book like fucking years in advance, and I forgot how popular Edinburgh is.
Yeah, well, it's like the capital of Scotland, no?
Yeah.
It's a bit like London. But yeah, I know, overall, it was a really good birthday. I loved it. I love Edinburgh so much. But yeah, for your birthday, man, I went through hell and back, bruv. Mm-hmm. God. So like, this is the time when NFTs were like a big thing, yeah?
Yeah.
So I decided to get really into NFTs. I just suddenly started getting consistent amount of money where I thought, money's coming in, I need to invest, right? I'm talking, I didn't even have a lot of money. I was like a couple of grand, that's all I had, right? And Isabella had this 21st coming up, and I really wanted to make this 21st birthday special for her. So I had in my head planned Paris with a really nice hotel and really like do Paris well, because Paris is bare spenny, right? So I was like, I'm okay. I'm going to use this money and like invest it and then like pull it out and then go to like Paris.
Yeah, you thought.
I thought.
You really prayed. You really got into that whole scam.
So the NFT thing, I got an NFT called a Spooky Boy, and it was worth, I bought it for £300, which is a lot of money, but it went up to £800, and I was like, hold it. And I used to be obsessed. Woke up the next morning, literally fucking lost everything. And I bought like 2 NFTs, like one from a fucking egg farm which produces eggs which I can convert to money, and I bought a Spooky Boy, and I bought spooky keys. I bought fucking loads, right? So I dumped about £2,000 into this NFT just before we're about to fly. I'm talking like 4 or 5 days we're about to fly. I lost all the money, all money, and I had no more money coming in, no brand deals, nothing. And I was like, oh shit,
what are we gonna do now?
I got scammed, bro, so hard.
And also, we had left booking it last minute because we had recently got COVID as well. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So we didn't even know if we were going to be able to go or not. Eventually we could, but
yeah, so we went, and it was obviously a lovely, lovely time. But like, I thought those NFTs, bro, were going to smash it, because like Post Malone had one of the NFTs, Jimmy Fallon had one of my NFTs, and it's like this collection was doing so well, and it's run by a guy called Holy Ghost, and it was great, and he fucking pulled the rug, man. He made me lose so much money. I fucking hate him.
These things like NFTs, this whole world is literally a different language.
Yeah.
Like, it honestly makes no sense. It's not just for any regular guy or girl. You have to have so much knowledge on it.
But it's not even like, oh, it's not like people think like, why would you buy a piece of artwork for like £5? It's not, well, £100,000. It's not that. It's not like artwork. It's what that artwork could give you. This was literally about to get me access to country clubs in America that no one else could go to.
This whole NFT thing, everything is just becoming this weird online metaverse.
No, but I wasn't going to buy it to go. I was buying it for the value, because if people wanted to go,
yes, of course.
I could sell it.
Yeah, you can sell it.
But I spent £600-700 in total on Spooky Boys, the NFT. They are now worth collectively together £50.
Oh my god!
And it cost me more to put it up for sale than it does for me than what I'll get for it. So I'd actually make minus money for putting it up for sale. And the egg hen I got from Poly Farm was about £200-300 per hen. I had 2 hens, £400, and they are now worth £10. I shit you not, and they don't even do it anymore. So it's like the community's gone.
Is it like, in a way, NFTs are kind of like stocks?
It's like a stock, but it's like,
but just in a different way.
Yeah. But this money for me, I'm never really good at saving money, only because I don't actually get a lot of money, and I have enough to pay rent, and I have enough to like buy food and do things, but I don't actually have like money where like I could treat myself. So what I do when I get the money, and I think I get this from my mum, is when you get money, I want to try and give it to other people, because that, like, if I spent 500 quid on myself, I feel guilty. But if I spent 500 quid on you, I feel very rewarded. I feel proud of myself, and I like seeing your reaction, and that's what I tend to do. So that's why I've not been very good at money. Like for Christmas this year, like it's probably the most money I've ever had. It wasn't a lot, but I managed to like get you, like, surprise you with the Apple Air Maxes and shit.
Yeah,
I was gassed.
That was crazy.
And like that makes me so, like, even though I wanted a pair, I was like, no, I'm gonna get you a pair, because it makes me feel like sweet. 10 times happier. Like I love like giving. Well,
you use them like they're your own anyway. So.
Self gift, mate. Fucking tactical. Think about it. Get your missus or your boyfriend or whatever a gift that you want to use yourself.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I feel like you've got a lot of savings, haven't you? So you save a lot.
I mean, I think it's all relative. I think it honestly just depends how much you think a lot of savings is.
She has a lot of savings. She has a lot of savings.
Oh no, I don't.
Okay.
James, I actually don't.
I could live off a fucking whole year of your savings and not just fucking do shit like that. Like, and don't be nut. Like, be proud. Like you worked hard and you saved, and you've been saving, not just because you've been saving from Tesco. You've been saving since day one, bro.
Yeah, I've always been saving.
You've been saving for like 4 years. Like, you've been saving for time.
Yeah, I feel like it's really important. I think it's just because I'm got that pit in my stomach of fear of never having money, so I always try to like at least have some hidden somewhere, just in case for emergencies.
But the problem is, like I have, it's like when you get that money, yeah. And you want to save it for emergencies, and when that emergency happens and you spend your emergency money, but now you need more money.
Yeah.
Like, you got no more emergency. That's what it's like for me. Like, and also university fucked my life up. Like, I've been in so much debt because of university, like student loans and things, but not even that, just like lifestyle in London, like overdraft, like trying to get out of the overdraft, getting back in the overdraft, getting out of the overdraft, doing well. Then, you know, it feels like whenever I have money, like the podcast studio, like, it's like God, not God, but like the universe or God, whatever, gives me money for when I need it, but not for when I don't need it. Yeah, so like, it wouldn't just give me like, the world wouldn't just give me $5,000 now, and I'd be like, well, I've just like spoke this on some shit. It'll be like, oh, I need money, and then here's $5,000, and then suddenly it'd be like, right, we're going to create a podcast now, so we need like $5,000. I'm like, oh, I've got $5,000. Well, do you know what I mean? It's shit like that. So I feel grateful for that way. But yeah, man. We put a poll up on Instagram, didn't we?
We did, because I saw this video on TikTok, and it was a girl going, guys, I'm just trying to be nosy here, but like, can you comment if you have savings or not? Because I want to know if it's normal to have savings or not, because she was basically saying she has no savings at all. And the comments were so diverse. Like, some people were saying that they have like 80 grand in savings.
I wish.
And then some people are like, oh no, I'm like minus money.
I feel you on that one, brother.
And this is what the poll was.
How many people voted? That's what I want to know. Like, I want to know like the sheer amount of people that haven't had it.
Okay, so there was 3,119 votes for yes, they do have savings, and then for no, there was 2,058. Ooh. So 60% have savings.
Shit, that's wild.
Yeah. What did you expect? I mean, I was
expecting a split.
That. I was expecting 50-50.
I was expecting more no than yes, because of our audience and our age. Like.
And also because of the cost of living at the moment too. Like, it is just harder at the moment to save.
It's ridiculous. I genuinely can't believe the price of everything.
Like, recently,
everything.
I have not been saving recently.
No, yeah.
So, and I think that's just because I've got a lot to be spending on and
but
stuff
also we're doing like, we're going to traveling, we're doing XYZ, like, you know, we're doing different things, but it's more like, I don't know, it's very hard to save. It is very hard, and it's a lot of self-control and discipline.
Yeah, but
because you can get that fucking, you can send it to another account, but you still got that money, you could just use it.
I've always been good with knowing my limit on how much I'm going to spend. Like, even if I made like £600 a month at like Tesco, like back in the day when I did like barely any hours, I would still save at least £200 of that. But also, I was younger then. I didn't have like bills to pay.
That's
like I had like my phone bill and maybe some rent to give to my mum, but it wasn't like how it is now. Now it's like ridiculous.
The problem is, like, I have never really had I've had jobs. Like I've had a job, loads, but I saved a lot of money when I did school cleaning toilets and shit, but I paid them for my driving lessons, and then went to uni, had a job to cover the money I was going in, like, overdraft. So I've never really and then I moved out. Like, I've never had a period, which I can't not regret, but I wish I kind of like moved back in with my mum for like 2 years and did social media and just saved all that money, because I know that I'll be okay now.
Yeah.
But the problem is, I just don't want that life. I want to be able to be independent, and I want, like, even though this is not like super financially like
beneficial.
Beneficial for me, I just prefer that life.
No, yeah, for sure. I definitely would do this then, still live at home. I feel like just even the opportunities, like, we wouldn't be doing the podcast if I was still at my mum's.
Well, we wouldn't have met, like,
like all these things. I never want to like regret anything, and I feel like everything happens for a reason too. And I definitely think we're here for a reason.
You just got to be in the present.
Yeah.
But I feel like the problem is, at this current stage as well, there is like a million ways to make money.
Oh my god!
And it fucks me off. Like, I get so passionate about things, and it just drives me up the wall. Like, one of them, forex trading. Fuck off. It, like, HS TikToking and shit like that, doing like telegrams and, join this link and you'll get 300 quid a day. It's easy. It's not. You're not even trade, like. It annoys me. Like, if you follow any influencer, like, loads of them do, like, join this group chat for like, and all you have to do is deposit £300 and you copy our trades and you make profit in your sleep.
Quick money, right?
But it's not. Yeah, but it's not. They don't even make money the way you think they make money. So, like, you think they will like take a cut of your like profits, or like, and some people think, how do they even make any money? Are they just being like genuine? No, this company, let's just say company A, right, will get you to join their WhatsApp group chat, and they'll say to you, all you have to do is copy our trades of the day and you will make money. But you have to deposit £300 into this website, right? And you deposit this, and they give you the link, and you deposit 300 quid into this website. What they do, they get an affiliate link and they get a percentage, and they max out. So normally the cap's like 1,000 people. So they get 1,000 people and they get like 100 or 200 quid every time. And then the more people they get in, the more money they get, and they move on to the next platform, and then the next website. Sign up to this website, you get even more better trades. And then what they do is they make you believe you're making money, but you're not. It's all gambling pretty much, because forex trading, bro, is so fucking hard. Like, it is so hard. You're trading with currencies by the decimal point within seconds. Like, the dollar and the pound.
A lot of like time into it.
It's not even time. It's research, knowing like what the currency changes via what's going on in the world. So like, if a lot of shit's happening in America, the dollar's going to go down. Like, it's all about that. So you got to be very political. You got to know everything. You got to know like things that the normal human, like normal day-to-day person wouldn't know. You need to research into governments. You need to research into laws. Like, it's fucking crazy, right? So people are like thinking they can make money. And then what they do is be like, if you want VIP access to get even better trades, then you have to give me 100 quid. And people do it because they're like so desperate for money. And it's like, what are you doing? You're just throwing your money away.
They're always hitting like vulnerable people too. Just people that they know are just going to give into that, or are naive to think that they're going to be able to make quick money. Like, pretty sure my sister lost money before, like, on this pyramid scheme. I don't know if that's the same.
Well, it's kind of the same thing. Yeah, it's very similar. I just fucking, oh God, like, if you ever see that guy, if it's too good to be true, it's way too, like, it's too good to be true.
Yeah, that's what I've learned.
Money is hard to get. Like, NFTs, I thought, I was actually making a profit at one point, but I was stupid.
It goes like that,
But it goes like that. And it's the same with, like, you just got to realise with money, man, you just got to
I've just
fix up.
I've just remembered something funny.
What?
Thinking of scamming when you got scammed.
So my mum was, like every mum, they'll say, you're the best looking son. You're so gorgeous. And I went, I don't know, maybe I am. And it's before I was doing TikTok. That's when I kind of just started TikTok. Mum was like, you should be a model. Oh, yeah, you reckon so? Yeah, you could be a model, James. You're so good looking. Like, you've just got the face. Like, you. No one really looks like you. You're quite unique, and I reckon you could do it.
Unique.
And I was like, yeah, because there's not really many blonde-haired boys or brown-haired boys, tall. No, you never find one of me. Do you know what I mean? And then I was like,
no, but you are unique looking. You are.
Yeah,
you could model.
Shut
properly.
the fuck up, because I'm going to get scammed again. So I thought, yeah, what I'm going to do. And Mum was googling like loads of modelling agencies, right? And she was sending me on WhatsApp. So I signed up to one, and I had a call with them. I had to deposit like £50 before, to like get my place in this model agency, and then they're going to invite me up to London and do a shoot, right? And I paid the 50 quid, and I was like, thank you very much. And I hung up the phone, and I kind of let him back on my bed. I'm like, fuck me, I'm going to be a model. And then then a penny dropped, like, ding. I went, hold on. That's not how, you don't normally pay to be a model.
Yeah.
I was thinking, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
So I Googled up the agency. Everybody who wants to be a model, I'm not being rude, but isn't a model. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like people who like love themselves a bit too much, but you're like, come on, you're not a model.
Yeah.
And I felt like, I was one of them. And I was like, oh my fuck. And I've seen all the reviews. They told me I was one of a kind. I was so good looking. I definitely need to be on the team. You pay 50 quid, and if you're dumb enough, you would go to their session in London, which is a dodgy ass warehouse. You take these photos, and you can't leave unless you pay them £1,600 for the photos. And I went, hold the fuck up, because I was about to go like a couple of days later, and I remember running to my mum, like, Mum, I've just been scammed. And I called up the bank. I called up the company. The company would never answer the phone to me. It's crazy. It's crazy.
How do they get away with that?
Because people are so like want money, want to be a fame.
That's so scary though. What do you mean can't leave?
It's like you got to pay them £1,600 for the photos.
And then what happens?
They're never going to make you a model. You've just been scammed.
No, but like, what if you said I don't have that money? Put a fucking gun to your head, like.
Oh no, I don't know. I don't think it'll be like that serious, but it'll be like they'll threaten you of like, oh well, you've used all our services and you haven't paid. Yeah. So like, where's the fucking money?
That's fucking
I'll
scary.
sue you, or I don't know. They will just threat, but I didn't even go that far to even know what would really happen. But
yeah, I
don't have that fucking money, but people pay it. One review said I paid the money thinking it was all normal, and then they never gave me a job ever again.
No, yeah.
But that's not how modelling agency works. Like,
well, any model agencies, guys, hit James up. Come on. Me?
I'm here.
Give this Donny some real money.
Yeah, please. I
could see you doing like runway or editorial,
Stop gassing me up, man. Carry on.
So less.
No, but yeah, it's for real, for sure. But like, I don't know. It's money, man. It's difficult. Money's a really hard topic to talk about, but also like, we're young, like.
Money is meant to be hard at this age. Social media makes it out like you've got to have everything figured out. You've got to have this much money in your fucking bank.
Use AI to make money. Like you just can't do that.
Shut the fuck up. How much money do you think our parents had at this age?
Yeah, but it's not even about that, because and the whole like generational wealth. Like, this is the time to make generational wealth because all the AI and all the banks are becoming digitalized, so they're using cryptocurrency from now on. And if you don't make generational wealth now, you never will. I'm like looking at Isabella, like, what the fuck? I'm 22 years old. You're telling me I need to make generational wealth? Bruv, I can't fucking buy bread. You're like telling me, oh, make generational wealth. With what?
With what? No, yeah, for real, for sure.
Oh, but you can make money using AI and just doing so. Or drop shipping. Drop shipping has been dead for fucking thousands of years. If you're telling me, bro, all right, do you know drop shipping? This is another thing. Then we'll sign off after this. But drop shipping, oh my God, it is the worst. It's been dead for years. And everybody on TikTok and everybody on social media is like, right, oh, I made £10,000 in day one. I'm like, okay, and how much of that was profit? Because, you've got cost of ad spend, which is extremely high, especially when you're just setting up ads. We're talking like, it could be like £500, £600 a day. And then you've got product costs, which is like, it can be insanely high. And then you've got like Shopify store, like all these things. You probably make $1,000, like 400 quid a day. But to get that sales and to make the website and to get those ads and make those ads, bro, it's stupid. And to find the product, it's like, oh, if anybody's about getting into dropshipping, you can do it, but you're not going to make money like that. Just like really think about stuff. Because we tried to get into it at one point and it's just fucking never going to happen. So.
My brother, I'm falling asleep.
All right, so this
Guys,
is the time
we've
to
got to
sign off.
sign off. What's the time? It's, oh my God, we've been talking for an hour. It's 2:18 exactly. James, I need to sleep. I might have to have a nap and then fake tan.
Why don't you go to sleep now, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll wake up at 5 or 6
Do you think?
and get ready. Then we have to go at 7:45.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe I have to do that.
I'm not doing. I'm pulling an all-nighter.
Oh my God, I can't.
I'm gonna pull an all-nighter.
My head hurts. This is not okay.
This is what we're doing for you guys. Okay, but no.
So thank you guys for listening. This was something.
Yeah, it's a bit of a chaotic.
Chaotic as
very
always.
chaotic, but we wanted you to have an episode this week, and we really wanted to like try our hardest, and we appreciate the time you give us. Your time, we want to give you our time. That's just how it is. There is no other motive there. We just really wanted you guys to have an episode. You guys are loving them, and it makes us feel so good. And all the comments you guys give us, and all the support and all the DMs, man, it just keeps us going. It keeps a fire in the belly. Do you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Right, guys.
Love you guys. I'm gonna go sleep now for 2 hours.
See you guys next week
Bye.
for another episode. Bye bye.